Good early morning. Sorry I did not do anything yesterday. I just didn't upload. I didn't do anything yesterday, like at all. I woke up super late. I was really depressed most of the day. Didn't do anything. Until super late. And I decided to change some things. This is like, I don't mean super late. I mean like, I think it was 2 in the morning when I was like, I have to change some things because it's not totally working right now. So I'm trying to do time blocking. The idea here is that I'm going to be up. I'm gonna wake up at 6:30 every day, no matter what. Got some motivation videos that I saved. Hopefully those will help. But I'll be up at 6:30 no matter what. Which today I got 2 hours of sleep. That's awesome. And I'm going to work until 3 p.m. every day. That's the idea. I want to time block that out. And then I'm going to be up till 3 p.m. My computer is going to go off at 9 p.m. And then hopefully from 9 p.m. till about 10 p.m. computer will be totally off and I'll just do some reading. So I did a little bit of reading last night. I didn't get a full hour in because, by the time I actually pulled the book open, it was already like close to 4. But yeah, I did a little bit of reading. I read the introduction of 2 books. And the reason why is I wanted to start with a book called Basic Teachings of the Great Philosophers by S.E. Frost Jr. And I really couldn't get behind this book. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot of excerpts from a lot of these great, philosophers in here. But what it really ended up being was a lot of S.E. Frost's interpretation of everything, at least from what I read. Like I said, I read the introduction and like the first 2 pages of this book. And I was like, yeah, this book isn't for me. No, it's probably a good book. I wouldn't necessarily not give it a read, but it just rubs me the wrong way personally. But yeah, go check it out if you feel like it. But I changed to Respect for Acting by Uta Hagen. I know, crazy change there. But yeah, I read the introduction to this and I was really loving what she had on the first couple pages in here. I didn't get all the way through the introduction yet. I only got through the first like 2 or 3. Really love what she has to say in here. I'm not a huge fan of this specific. How do I explain this? She brings up the problem, posits the problem, which I totally agree with, that acting is not respected as a trainable art, like many other art forms are. But the way in which she suggests actors go out changing, at least from what I've interpreted from the first 3 pages, is that you need to do a lot of work writing up the background for the actor and staying of the character and staying in the character a lot, really getting in the character's personal space. I don't have a necessary problem with this, but I don't let me see. I don't have a problem with someone else doing this by any means. Go for it. But for me personally, I just feel like I don't prefer this particular method of approaching acting. However, I'm still going to read the whole book because it's beautiful insight. There's probably a lot of good things from this. And there's a lot of characters that I would love to implement this type of method from. However, I feel like there's a lot of characters that you definitely don't want to implement that sort of method for, like the Joker, for example, right? That's just a very common one because a lot of actors have experienced problems with that particular character. Anyone that is that psychotic, you would not want to use that particular method for, just because that's not healthy. That's not sustainable or good. But just like art, there's lots of philosophies and methods for trying to and I say art, I meant painting art, right? Or other types of just other forms of art. There is lots of different types of methods for getting to what you want, and I feel like I have a method brewing, but I would love to read this book and then formulate my own interpretation, because I'm not confident that I haven't really heard. So the one that I'm working on is basically you do the acting and then you review it. You watch yourself do the performance. You basically critique it yourself, and then you go back in and you fix those critiques with the next rendition. But yeah, I would definitely love to read this because I feel like these 2 things can really coexist. I'm just not a huge fan of doing all of the background work. It's probably something that needs to be done, but I'm not a big fan of just staying in character for longer. I can see the benefits of it. I really can. But it's just not something that I think I would prefer to do. But yeah, really excited for all this. I rambled for a long time today. Sorry about that. I hope you have a great day. I hope you got something from this. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the reading thing because that gives me something to talk about on these pretty much, every time. So yeah, hope you have a great day.